you were playing this POI for that mythic grapple ground. Boyer is actually going to go down early, so not going to see him in this late game. Garrett, though, going to get a nice wall control. The control here is going to take down that player very easy. The SMG there, that legendary one, not able to do it there for them, and Garrett going to walk away the victor of Authority.
A bunch of different players will be trying to snipe each other, go for tags. 92 left alive, so hey, 91 left alive, so you got to be careful. You can't be standing still like that, especially over at Weeping Woods. I think this is the most dangerous POI to take it slow in. There's so many trees, different angles you can't see.
Yeah, I want to point out that it is very familiar faces here in the top 10. 6 of the current of top 10 include first place Kazakhs that made all their way to the Grand FNCS Invitational Finals. That was a very, very hard finals to make, and the fact that 6 of these top 10 are here and made it are amazing. And we talked about legacy. Out of the top 10, there's not that many people that you would look at and be like, wow, these are the best players in Europe. They're amazing. They're on top of everybody. As we just see Quavado demolish Noah Riley there, and now we know where the Caddy Shockwave launcher is.
So keep in mind as you're watching where these placements come through. To get placements, though, you have to get eliminations. Gian is trying as well. Remember, those points are capped at 20 elimination points, so you can have a maximum of 20 eliminations per game. And this fight's going all the way around every single place to play, but I feel like it's wrapped up. Keon goes down.
You gotta remember, Shao, you cannot judge a book by its cover. You gotta look at everything inside and everything that led up.
When that happens, you're not usually in a good position to wrap up fights that fast. Lucio will be looking for his chance of defending here. I feel like he's going to be in a very good spot. Not landing too many shots, though. Remember, no placement. Top 75. The number on the top left has to be 75 for 1 point to be handed out to the entire lobby. So right now, Lucio's gotten nothing. But damage done down, but all to himself too. Oi, oi, oi. Gets in the box. Hits his own charge shock, and it was a lesser.
That's going to be his last opportunity to get in. That player with not a cone over the top, almost got it. Actually trying to prep the crash pad to make that player think he has one, and now going for the wall take. He's getting edit there. Mateus with the edit thought he could get it, but the charge from Rosenma was just too much, and the lawn was just mowed.
Yeah, that was a easy pickup, clippings all around on a game 2.
And he also, 2 of these points are from this game. And well, make it 3 of these points are from this game. We talked about how snipers are almost hitting another one there, how the story of the season was sniper shots. And Anas just ringing that true.
And he's actually ruining a big game plan for Shuzi there, because I'm pretty sure this is one of the only 2 players who had a sub-10 average placement in the semifinals. It's not going to be enough to slow him down completely. Shields are gone. He has shrugs and minis. Can easily pop it back up. Peppers again to speed things up. If it goes bad over here, he's in the same box as Artox though, and it's over. Is this kind of the game where everyone near the top just keeps getting eliminated? Because Savage is down. That's 11th place. Well, Benji is comfortable. He's still in danger by these players. 1 who in front of him. Got a huge chunk of damage done, and now he's white HP. 7 HP left. A pickaxe could end things, but it doesn't matter. Save it. Goes down.
Very smart from Benji to realize, hey, Saban's getting stone damage there from Storm Surge. I'm going to capitalize onto that. And now he's got a relatively free rotation. Everyone crash padding in front for him. I think there was a launch pad there in the box, but he's just going to be able to walk right in. This is very, very good. Minimal mat usage from him. Able to get some shots on the players for Storm Surge as well. He's sitting comfortably inside this bottom house at Retail Row. No mountains over here to go through, nothing to try to climb up. Elevation changes are very minimal. This is really good for players like Benji who don't have that loadout for mobility. Rezon there as well does not have mobility, so this is where he wants to operate in these city-to-city, box-to-box fights. As we do see the mountain behind, it may pull, but right now Rezon's looking really, really good.
And 2 different kind of POVs of the entire map and how it's unfolding in game 2. Benji low ground reactionary single builds to block off multiple different angles, while Rezon just takes a step back in his box already based up. No problems playing for info. No mats used really at all. Benji once again is in that low ground position. Although he started off that first game super strong, the issue is getting those wins down, getting those high top 5s from Benji is how he gets his games rolling. And it's usually from a mid-ground position. So once again, another game where he's not in that position. Has one elimination though. Has an RPG too.
I saw in the feed, Quavado did pick up an elimination, so he still has the shockwave launcher and that charged shotgun, the mythic ones there in the game, so they still are at play. And picking up that elimination actually helps him because he was not doing too well. We didn't see him in the feed. We didn't see anything happening. He must have been, you know, in shambles in a bad spot. With that elim coming through, he's going to be looking very, very good as we see Benji with the very, very easy rotate here with that launch pad. Not a single person looked at him there, and he timed that so perfectly so that everybody else was flying. It would be least likely for him to take any tags.
No tags in the air, but a little bit of damage from box to box still. Complete carnage all the way around. Every crash pad being used, people launching, taking shots back to back. This is where Benji thrives. He's going to be in his mid-ground position, trying to take a little bit of ownage of materials in people's boxes, but it's not possible. He's still rolling through, gets a little bit of beams down, a lot of beams actually, takes them off his shields. People still going down front, back, and center. No one knows exactly what height is looking like. Direbig is flying straight through. Another top 5 contender from round 2. Now looking at game number 2 and what he can do. Still, the main person is Benji, who's now almost out of AR ammo. Just one magazine left over for him to use on that epic AR. He is staying way sky high. Has the match to hold this just for now, but he will not be able to end this game off with them. Dropping straight down for a launch and barely misses it. It's all good. Kezix picks up 2 eliminations and just cements his moment in this tournament in game 2. He's so high in points. Benji in the box. Artog's going down to Anas, who's also going up. Kylix goes down, a top 6 player. Benji's rising up.
And who's rising down? Kezix just went down, so everybody in this game has got a free ride into top 5, top 1 even. They're able to make it happen, and Benji's looking really good to do that. Don't know exactly how many points Kezix went out on, but if Benji's able to solidify 10, maybe 5 more points, he's going to be looking really, really good. He's going to be able to just climb his way up, and this is the start Benji needs. He needs to get off to a fast start, and he's doing just that.
I was going to say he has a big threat to face, but Mongrel just went down too. It's a top 16 situation, and Benji has the best spot. He also has the best trap set up. He takes another one out. Rimic is gone. Benji is operating in Storm. No floppers, though, just his shots. He gets denied, but boosts himself all the way up to 18 total points. Mick will be at 13. Here's what we see. I was going to say it's calmness, but a crash pad combined with an RPG sends 2 people flying straight off the map, straight off of builds. Flick is taken out. Marion is the one all the way on top of the zone.
And he's got the caddy launcher. He took down Quavado. He's got it in his inventory. He's going to be able to just throw him down and shoot everybody off. You see him trying to do it now, trying to throw players in. And this is really good. It's going over fresh builds. If it pulled back over those old builds on top of the mountain, yes, it would have been a little bit easier to start getting elims, but the shockwave launcher is not going to be that good. And I can't tell what's 9 or 0 in his inventory, but this is really good for Marion up top.
Yeah, Marion has position, but Rezon has control of the tournament. He was in 4th place coming into this game, and now is the only person in the top 5 to still stay alive. He is, though, all the way on low ground, so he has a little bit of a mission, but a lot of protection to be able to just win this overall mission that he has set out in front of him. Marion up top, way separated from the low ground, is looking to just battle out Rotary. Mick is all the way at the bottom. There's a big jump up from Rotary. Now it's a build fight all the way up top. Riz on his box to box with Mick now. They need to control. Big shockwave, I think, launches send his opponent straight into the storm. Rotary is trying to climb back with crash pads. He barely does. Misses the mark. He gets taken out. Big change up. Marion gets the siphon. Max HP. Reason gets a huge shot down. It's a 1v1.
And a very big 1v1. Is this a battle for first? Rezon, I think, is going to maybe have it, depending on how many points Kezix had. Marion, though, does have the shockwave launcher. We've seen it come down time and time and again. This should be a victory here for him if he is able to play right, but he's running out of builds. He's hopping into zone. Rezon, remember, has the floppers. He picked them up earlier. This is going to be his play. He's going to sit back. This is how you counter it. Everybody's like, it's overpowered. It's so OP. He's hiding in zone. He's floppering. Marion is nowhere to put pressure on, and Rezon is going to be able to pick up the dub.
Hey, it's that Season 2 vibe that beats the Season 3 one. Reason, what a nice overall game from him.
Taking a look here, after that game, of course, Rezon there, 35 points, 10 points ahead of Kezix, your winner from last game. I mean, this is a pretty good way to start your second game.
So one of the big things to note here is we talk about kind of what a typical victory royale